Do you think if we compiled everyone's luck in the world, it would all show as even? Randomness is truly such a strange thing. And obviously, we can't compile all of human history's luck, but we can perform like an experiment, you know? Maybe not all of the world, which is sad, kinda sad, because that's just gonna be straight up impossible, but we can have everyone rolling d6s for like a minute or two, maybe. And then they record their numbers. And then we see how even that number really is. Like at the distribution of the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, the fives, and the sixes are uniform. Why did I suddenly have this thought? I don't know, I guess I'm just on copium right now. Because that's what gacha games make you gacha games make you question all of reality.
This realm is true.
When something's out of your control, we try all sorts of ways. Mostly sometimes in vain. Try and see if we can take an ounce, even just an ounce of control on situations that we can't control. Sometimes, we end up figuring out that we can control things. But other times, we discover that random really is just random. Or that higher forces, things outside our control, were simply happening and we couldn't do anything about it. And we should just accept it. A sad but often true reality. Well, that's a little depressing. I was just trying to find out how to do with better joy, but it seems that the hardware, not the hardware, the software is beyond my own human comprehension. It works with this one controller, but it doesn't work for everyone else. It works perfectly with Cemu, the Wii U emulator, which makes enough sense because that's what the software was made for. But if I try to use it with anything else, it just doesn't work. So you know what? I give up. I want to play more Paper Mario, and I'll play with this shitty ass controller. With the shitty ass D-pad. After I do my weeklies. Yes, I had a really weird dream. I must have slept at like 2 o'clock. Because I spent so long trying to fix the software, quote unquote fix, trying to figure out how to get it to work.
If you ever have it.
When it very clearly just would never. What does Tainari want? Fuck. Let's level him up, why not? Don't know how else I'm gonna. I spent most of my shift Because I figured, I probably don't even need to spend money anymore to max out my BP. But I've decided I am still gonna try spending $500,000 more today as well.
Germinating seeds break through the soil and take root.
Okay. He really is just a botanic nerd.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
There you go.
Seedlings grow, reaching out with their branches and leaves.
I should be able to see now. It's Monday. I will not waste this opportunity. I should also cook. Ah, fuck! I forgot about the bosses. I was even thinking, ah, right, I was gonna fight the Oceanid with some of that. Ugh, fuck me, why am I such an idiot? Wow, look at this row of lollies. And then there's these two grandmas. Well, actually, how old is Candice? Although those are like, apparently the two things you should never ask a woman. Okay, good. I haven't spent my resin yet.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
I guess I'll go do this first. Anyway, this team was... We're fighting the Oceanid. Let me play with something a bit more fun.
His own breath weapon, which was also randomly rolled. Miracle Breath. It took the combined players of about 200 people to summon up enough power to final. And the explosion leaves a magical scar in the landscape which will likely persist for eons. My Sorcerer's Deity slot is no longer black. It now has one movement, Amazo. Hey everybody, pray that the Celestial Hero
Although I could keep this.
It's not gonna be in Spanish actually, but there was a while ago.
A virgin team.
For a few weeks, I think. Maybe even months. Anyway, Ferguson, welcome to another Guinea Memes. We're gonna watch it today. Before jumping into it, I wanna quickly kindly ask if you wanna take a moment. Smash the like button. Takes a second, helps out, and I appreciate lots of thanks for that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. That guy gets green. Small time. Small.
That's actually pretty high elemental mastery.
Stop sharing an apartment style residence for other games.
You know what? Good enough.
They were pretty cool guys until I was invited to game. The entire lot of them were that guys, playing anthropomorphic characters, being chaotic random, and one player had a custom-made vampire race that was stupidly overpowered and only had an LA of +1.
Trainee Forest Ranger
Bruh.
Kale, reporting.
Mine to stop. I played a lawful evil human wizard that specialized in the creation of magical items. His character concept was that wealth
I
was
could
often
keep Yao Yao as
power,
my healer,
and
but
what better way to make cash on Yappen Up than by creating and selling gear catered to adventurers and humans. Another quirk of his was that he kept a grimoire on him, which he wrote the names of those he and
the
party
only
had
Hydro
slain.
healer
If a name was
I have is
unavailable, he would
Barbara.
write a brief description,
And even if I did have
approximate
Gokuny, I
age,
wouldn't
and
have
location
enjoyed
of
it either.
Whenever they would stop in a major city, he copied the most recent editions and deliver it to the movies as an act of respect to the dead. I actually made this book in real life and filled it out after every fight. I went full out on this guy and regularly made the party's equipment fourths of the cost that it would have taken them to buy it, often giving them discounts if it suited both of our needs for them to have the better gear. My only stipulation was that my loot be kept on me and not with the party's funds. By the end of the campaign, I was several levels under the party but had a huge stockpile of gold saved up to buy a nice island somewhere and live the good life. We finish off an evil Draco Lich that was bent on world domination and are about to go our separate ways.
Eh,
when
fine,
the
I'll
party
keep Yao
barbarians
Yao.
This
Let
is
me
how
do
it must be.
Well, I want a bow.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Reason with the rest of the party, but they were all being greedy cards. It was 4 versus 1, and I wasn't allowed spells from outside of their sample. So none of the fantastic BS of celebrity was safe. And the barbarian would unquestionably beat me on initiative if it got to bad. I resigned to my fate, but I did the only thing I could do, and spoke to them one last time. Dali Lulelo, our cleric's armor suddenly burst into sunlight.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Yugli,
you're up!
And within a round, the party was either dead or incapacitated. Save for my character, who calmly approached the frozen barbarian as he was hacked apart by his own weapon, pulled out his bow and flicked one of the first enemies. As I described this, I pulled out my copy and did the same, turning it so that the rest of the table could see where their names had been scrolled on the dead. There was never any doubt. I knew that your greed would overwhelm me, and took the necessary measures to stop it when it did. Perhaps if you had simply let me go, things wouldn't have gone just as planned. The table just kinda stared at me in silence. It didn't play a very talkative role in the game, and usually kept what I did separate from the party pretty. They hadn't even known my life, as my evil deeds were usually of the sort, such as unfair contracts and manipulating the party. After the final fight, I gathered the loot from Draco Lich's hoard, including the materials and instructions from the pilot to make a black road. The campaign ended with my character getting the credit for saving the continent and being lauded as a hero, and the others quickly forgot. I claimed that they had fallen under the influence of the Draco Lich and had been destroyed. The only legacy they left were their names scrolled in my name. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that the DM was told about this. I don't know, he had for all this to happen. Wait, this was a great turn of events, though. I think this is good the part of horrible. Awesome. Orange transparent chips. Best magical item that you ever had, or mine was something referred to as the one, or last one. It started off as a clunky golem that my sorcerer and the fellow who happened to own the magic had laid them down with everything in the shop that we didn't want to go as well fleeing the enemy army. The only instructions we gave them were something along the lines of seek up.
Son of a gun.
It nearly turned us to stone in the second turn, and it did turn about 40 enemies to stone during its first round of resistance. It conjured tornadoes and magical death and even healed the enemies who lived through the darkness. But what really started to give it its power were the wishes. Amazo rolled randomly on the huge list of artifacts that we quote-unquote borrowed from the country's predominant magical storage areas to do its attacks. And it just kept hitting wishes. Its first wish turned it into a well-articulated killing machine. No clunky shambling, it strolled across the field of battle like Death. But the saga of Amazo was far more, as it brought death and destruction to those in front of it. My sorcerer and the shopkeeper began fleeing like scared rabbits, looking back every opportunity they got to see more badassery. And then, the unthinkable happened. It began hitting the holy items that we put in. Now, neither myself nor the shopkeeper were religious, which meant the muzzle didn't so much as call upon God's assistance as in their power for balance and making control. After the next instance we played, it was a killing machine called Fear.
Don't be scared! Motion to compel! Delved into... Stay put! Boom boom! Don't be scared! Shadows of fate! Motion to compel!
This team doesn't work. Bonus thingy doesn't last too long enough.
He was doing some irrefutable thing and didn't want me knowing when a peasant comes in to warn everyone to hide. Because
And Yanfei requires too much screen time.
During the entire campaign was just a few hours march away. The rest of the party had no idea, and they were away and were actually getting killed.
I'm just gonna go bring an actual team.
My paladin character has been laughed at his entire life for one thing or another. Stepped
Oh,
up
this is
with
my
a
fun team.
determination that would have made even the most epic veteran of many wars scream. He told the guards how to set up the defenses as he rode off to prevent this town from being destroyed in any means. This
Margarine
orc
Lisa.
army had been devastating the lands. Since the beginning of the campaign, have we heard about their epic level half-fiend orc fighter, Spect Cleric of Orc God. Leading the campaign, his army of 10,000 marched to the town to claim it for their god. And my level 7 paladin rode off to stop their reign of fear and destruction right there. I met an orc scouting party and told them to go tell their boss to surrender. Otherwise, this will be the last day that he sees on this earth. They laughed, so I fought and broke their squad and won the fight against the 10 of them by being smart and getting lucky. In the meantime, the rest of the party had whipped by falling in the most obvious of traps and getting backstabbed. I so wanted to scream at them for being so stupid and warning them, but I wasn't holding anything. So, in the end, concluded that the campaign was over, but I stated that I wanted to continue, and if I died, I died. I would at the very least see the rest of the story being told to them. So there I was, at the edge of this forest, watching the orc army move past me. I found my bow and fired a shot into the mass, killing something. Then again, and again, until they realized someone is killing them.
Another test subject.
They sent in a group to find out who it was, and I hit from all of them, but killed anyone wrong. I continued shooting into the mass, and they sent even more people into the forest. I continued this for a few more minutes, until finally I saw the vampire fang dragon in the sky, flying towards the forest. He used some sort of fire breath attack for some reason, and started burning down the forest. I took pot shots at the dragon until I pissed it off. I ran to the cover of the forest and searched for a fallen sturdy log in the high Y-shaped tree clearing. I lifted the log using all of my strength to drag it on the Y-shaped clearing, and I fired flame arrows into the air to show the dragon where I was. I mounted up as I saw it approach, and when it was close enough, I did something stupid.
Oh, aren't I glad I saw it?
Everything else, it really was. I rode my warhorse up the log, jumped into the air as high as it could go, and then jumped off, passing the necessary rolls to do so, and jumped on top of the dragon. Then, I grabbed the evil orc cleric's book and desaddled him and made him fall. Meanwhile, the dragon beat me and did a lot of damage and 2 negative levels. My horse died from its
Oh, I
fall.
can't possibly
rolled to
forget.
hit, and luckily, did max damage on my cold shot to its wing, tearing it off. It plummeted to the pine tree forest below, staking itself into the trees. In its death throes, it breathed an everlasting curse against me, and screamed to its master to avenge it, breathing fire everywhere. And now in the clearing, I grogged in pain and attempted to heal myself while standing and watching through dazed eyes as the half-fiend orc approached me, giant bone tower shield and great war axe in hand. I saw orc warriors circling here. The orc warlord said something in orcish, and the warriors stopped circling us. I hope your ancestors grieve at the knowledge of the
I smell
stupidity
Malin.
they have sired. You will die this day, and not even in death will you escape the fate that you will face, as an eternity of pain beyond your comprehension awaits you. Your soul
Ad
will
Astra
forever be
Abyss.
engulfed in suffering, and it will not
Thank
know
you for
repentance, as he heals himself and loves himself up.
Ad
All you will
Astra-
find this day is death, and forever on, only pain. We roll initiative, and I win, but I miss, so I draw back. Move and attack, and one attack hits and brings me down to 15 health. I slam against a tree, and I'm brought down to 4 hit points. I pass my fortification save versus massive damage. New round, and I hold off my turn until he is close enough to attack as he comes near. Feel accomplished, Paladin. You made this day memorable. For myself, at least. And I will make sure that there will be no one left to remember you, your name, or what you did. That village will burn, and all within it will die. You are nothing but a stain on my plate. Nothing. I knew it. This was it. There was no way I was going to get through this. Not even with a crit. I was going to die. But goddammit, I was going to go down swinging. So, he spoke my epilogue to my own thoughts and memories, detailing everything he knew,
Gross.
why he had become a paladin. Even though everyone had
Genius
loved him,
Invocation TCG's rule set is very complex.
even if they never cared,
I need to make some more systematic notes.
or would ever.
Nice.
He walked up
She's
to deliver
playing
the
with
final
Timaeus.
blow, and I screamed out loud and swung. All hope resided on this die, and I wanted some memorable scar to leave. Up to this point, this die that I had used always failed me when it mattered the most. But I kept using it for
Right.
the day that for
I'm gonna
all of its
roll
bad luck,
randomly.
it will one day churn out luck
Please.
so unbelievable and count at the
Don't
right time.
roll the
I
freakier
rolled
deck.
its peak, making it last forever, and it finally came.
6. That's
Oh boy, okay.
the anti-Sino deck.
Passes, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Then it had rolled a natural 1. I groaned, and the DM laughed at me. He said roll again to see how bad you were. I rolled again, and another natural 1. I groaned again. The DM laughed, and told me to roll again, and if I got another 1, I was dead. I rolled, and thought about how
Ooh.
embarrassing it was going to be to die by my own hand. And there was another 1. I sat there in complete busyness and threw my dice in the trash can, as the DM laughed and consulted his book of critical failures. He rolled his dice and referenced the book and wrote, "What, I decapitated myself, right?" He didn't say anything. Well, what is it? He just looked up at me in a look of befuddlement and spoke words that I will never ever
The threads of your fate
ever,
lie in my
ever
hands.
Player and adjacent target die.
Ah!
I cannot believe how incredibly lucky that was. Somehow, that was the unluckiest thing ever, and it turned out to work out somehow. He would have died anyway, right? The player neuter there. Alright, well, that story had a way better ending than I expected when I saw the natural ones. Alright, on that note, that's it for today's video. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to revert to the dance performance if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone's broken channel on Patreon and also to YouTube, where it's lots of things for those. Links are if you want to check them out, this is the Saturday Discord and everything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, bye!
By royal decree! Absorption test!
Oh. Thanks for switching for me. I shall now proceed to end my turn. Justly. Why would you even start as a cross, you dumb dipshit idiot? I've been calling a lot of people dipshit as of late.
Goba, get them!
Minecraft Story Mode is a game that exists and people actually speedrun it. Yep, I think you know what I'm doing today. So we start the speedrun as soon as we start a new game and we get some backstory. Oh yeah, none of these cutscenes are skippable because they're pretty much the entire game, but I'll likely go over them as we go through the speedrun so you won't have to suffer through the brilliant dialogue as much as I did. Now to start, in the past there were 4 heroes that worked together to defeat the Ender Dragon. They're called the Order of the Stone, and they're pretty cool. So we learn that story, and then it cuts to us, who looks like this. A very drastic difference. Now this leads us into the main gameplay of choosing dialogue options, but of course, we choose the quickest ones. Funnily though, this often means we don't say anything, and we get beautiful moments like this. But we have a group of me, a guy named Jesse, my friends Olivia and Axel, and my pig Ruben. We're preparing to go out to a building competition where, if we win, we get to meet one of the 4 heroes, Gabriel, at a convention called EnderCon. So the characters talk about this in some of the most awkward dialogue of my life. Before we decide to build a fireworks stand with a creeper in front of it and have a training montage.
I don't want Ganyu to die, so I think it's
Ready
K
when
time.
you are.
Yeah, this is actually
Let me
the first part
scry.
of the game. It involves mashing the Q key over and over to do actions. It's actually kind of painful, but we become stronger, I guess? Still not really sure why this is going to help us with our building, but whatever, it's time to go to the competition. And once we make it there, we see our arch rivals, the Ocelots. These are a group of black people who are just as good at insults as they are building.
Well, losers.
We argue a bit with them, tell this person our team name, and finally get to our build site. But of course, the Ocelots come back and give us some more of their amazing
Don't push
insults
your
that
luck.
really hurt me.
God doesn't allow house. How'd you pick?
But our friend Petra comes to rescue us because I'm pretty sure the Ocelot's leader, Lucas, is into her. Now Petra is a cool, adventurous girl, and Lucas is the only kind of sane member of the Ocelots, and they'll both be important later. But this helps us make up, kind of. Quick little rant. At this point in the story, Jesse is actually the most unlikable protagonist I've ever played as. All he does is complain, be bad at everything, and does this creepy smile. Why does he look like this? He does get better as we go through the game, but right now it's just kinda painful. Anyways, the building competition starts, but not until after we get this amazing scene. It's so bad.
Builder bump.
Freeze!
Thought this game was a good idea. Then our team builds our creeper firework thing, which prompts one of the Ocelots, Aiden, to throw
Shadows
a
of
pig
fate.
and almost kill Ruben. So I go after my pig while my friends stay back to protect our build. Here's where the real spooky part of the run comes, where we walk through
In
a
the
dark
name of the
forest
Prinzessin.
slowly. It's legitimately like 2 minutes of this.
Fate
But
is
eventually
upon
we
you.
find Ruben and get attacked by
Warg.
some mobs. I thankfully have a wooden sword to fend off these creatures, only to have it break after a bit, just when I thought Jesse couldn't get any less cool. After a bit of being pathetic, we get saved by Petra, and she invites us to come into a cave. Here she lets us know that she has a wither skull and is going to be selling it later at EnderCon for a diamond, which I feel like is a really low price, but go off, Petra. She invites us to help her sell it for some reason, and tells us to craft a new sword with her materials. This is uncomfortably slow to do, but I might just feel that way because I'm a speedrunner. After we get out of the cave, we make it to a bridge and get cornered by mobs, so we jump off. We also get this beautiful scene because of it. My character is so suave.
Ah shit.
A bit later, Jesse and Petra arrive
I
at
am
EnderCon
dead.
and get ready to make
Animal
a
test
scene.
6308.
Petra's talking to Ivor, but not before some
One
more
shot.
awkward
I
silence.
forgot Mona can fast switch.
Once again.
After
Oh,
leaving
well.
my friends, we go into a dark alley,
I
which is
win.
a great place to meet someone you've never met before, but we don't see the buyer, and Petra goes looking for him. Of course, this is when he shows up, and we get treated to one of the best interactions of the speedrun.
What good reason why I should walk out of here right now?
But as everyone expected, once Petra returns and we finally make the deal, we get scammed, so we go after it. This means we get some more totally fun walking scenes, experience some awkward situations, and threaten a butcher who's trying to chop up Ruben. This is getting kind of morbid for a Minecraft game. Eventually though, we meet up with our friends and find the sniper again, only to see he's in the VIP
Need
section.
to make
We did one sniper
adjustments.
suit and just watch the clips.
Tickets? Shut.
But that's okay because we learn he has an irrational fear of chickens, so we're gonna exploit it. We build a slime cube to jump off of while recruiting the Lucas guy we met earlier. Then Jesse jumps off the cube we made and destroys some dude's
I need
chicken
to
machine.
find and
Yes,
eliminate my
really can't
errors.
make this beautiful storytelling up. Now once we make it into the
Timaeus, you're the
section,
next.
we see that our culprit went inside a door, so we follow him into his creepy library basement. Here we talk about the morality of stealing, and then do it multiple times. And see that Ivor has 3 wither skulls in his possession, so he's probably planning on making a wither. Kinda messed up. Ivor then comes down to the basement, and we do a little hiding before directly confronting him. Seriously, why did we hide for a full minute if I was just gonna come up to him anyways and blow everything? But that doesn't matter because we got like 5 people and a pig. Surely he can't get away. Whoa, he got away and made an iron golem. Why are we so bad at this? Thankfully, everyone but Lucas escapes the iron golem, and we decide not to go save him because that would be too much work. Instead, we ask the hero Gabriel to
can't
help
wait any
for us. We
longer.
don't really ask him. More of this. So cool. It seriously never gets old. But before we can get him to save Lucas, Ivor comes by and it turns out Gabriel knows him? What? Ivor is angry at Gabriel and wants to prove he's not a true hero. So he makes a full-on wither with a command block inside of it because apparently Ivor knows how to code in Java. Yeah, my Twitch chat came up with that one. So yeah, that gets unleashed, starts killing some people, and Gabriel is powerless against it. Ivor
And
tries to
how else
prove
do you
that he's
explain
the
it?
real hero and stop it.
Nice and spicy.
Hero sense because he was the one who created it in the first place, but he also fails because we stole his potion earlier. Yep, we are directly responsible for this monster. Jesse then tries to use the potion, but the wither covers its command block, so we kinda just lose. Guess it's time to run. We all run away while constant death is happening around us. Like, I can't even count the amount of deaths caused by Ivor, but
In the
who cares?
name of the
Not like we're the main
princessin.
characters anyway. Oh yeah, also Lucas somehow made it out, and he gets mad at us for deserting him with an iron golem, which, you know, fair, but we say he's a nerd and keep running away. Here we get to another exciting part where we run away from the wither storm. It's pretty much just moving left and right, occasionally pressing the E button, but I guess it's pretty fun, better than listening to Jesse talk anyways. And eventually we make it to Gabriel's fortress, but for some reason decide not to close the door. A couple people in our crew are able to make it to the nether portal, but the wither storm starts attacking us. Gabriel tells us that we're the person who needs to gather all the heroes, even though Jesse is probably the worst person to do that, and gives us this amulet that he says will help us before telling us to find some temple that will lead us to our destination. After that, the wither storm kills some random people and almost kills Petra, but we save her before getting violently whacked into the nether portal. So this is our group now. It's kinda lost the 2 best people, but whatever. We then have some fun arguments about leaving Petra behind, even though this dude Axel went into the nether portal first. We were in danger while this dude was chilling with my pig, and he has the audacity to call me out for not saving everyone.
I
Oh,
summon
yeah,
thee!
here's where we start learning about how awful of a character Axel is, but we'll get more into that later. For now, Ivor makes it into the portal as well, and has some witty banter with the team. And then the portal breaks, so it looks like we won't be seeing Petra anytime soon. At this point, Ivor leaves us because he doesn't want to get seen with my team of losers, which
Trainee
fair,
Forest
but we
Ranger
decided
calling.
to do what
Reporting.
Gabriel wants and find the heroes so they can help us destroy the Witherstone. To get to the temple, though, we need to go on a roller coaster ride through the Nether, but it's not really a roller coaster ride, it's more like a torture device. There are big drops, parts where we die by lava if we miss a switch, and the spinning part. I really don't understand how all this is necessary, but at least we get to have fun while almost dying. We also get some more quick time events where we need to hit the gas breath back at them, which doesn't really make any sense because how are they even keeping up with our card in the first place? But whatever, we made it back to the end, and Jesse gets to say this line. He's so cool! Anyways, we go into another nether portal and we're finally in a safe spot. Well, relatively safe spot. We decide to make a treehouse so we don't die from mobs and get to see why I really don't like Axel. Yeah, he's just so much fun to be around. But we wake up the next morning, and it's time to find the temple that Gabriel was talking about. Jesse does get the chance to talk to Lucas about last night, though,
Any more of them?
just watch this.
Just in case. the best I can do with this terrible dice.
Why is our character so socially awkward? Well, we find the temple, and it has to be one of the most obviously booby-trapped buildings I've ever seen in my life. Just look at all the dispensaries. But of course, my pig gets scared by literally nothing and runs right into a pressure plate, which sets everything off. Here we see Jesse be surprisingly nimble, even though he's trash in every other situation. And he somehow survives. I then need to craft a fishing rod so he can hit the pressure plate again, and stop the trap so we can keep going. After that, we make it into a library and learn that Ivor, the weird old man who basically started the end of the world, was actually one of the heroes that helped defeat the Ender Dragon. Who could have seen that coming? But we don't care about that too much because the speedrun is almost over. All we need to do is place the amulet on this pedestal and solve a simple puzzle. This reveals where 2 more of the heroes are at, and we decide to go after Magnus while Lucas and Olivia stay back for Petra. Kinda upset that I'm the one that has to do all the work, but whatever, I guess. We finally end off the speedrun after getting a glimpse of chapter 2, and that's our time. 1:18:19. Oh yeah, I am 100% not doing a speedrun of the full game, so sorry if you thought I'd torture myself like that. But hey, we got like 3rd or 4th or something. Not exactly sure because my timer was with loads instead of without, but I don't really care. We did it, finally. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and check out my Twitch streams.
What is going on, everyone? Just here with another advanced first vivid replay analysis today. Looking at it? That's right.
Just like we
Got a
rehearsed.
matchup between Mr. Starflash and Byron. 2 perennial top players. They never drop out of the top 10. I think I've done 2 videos on each of these players. Don't really need too much of an introduction. They're strong-ass players. They're entertaining-ass players. We've got the ED Starflash versus the Byron Tactics. Oh, it's gonna be a banger.
I
That's all
can't
I'm
wait
gonna say.
any longer.
What else we got here? We also got a legendary CO matchup. That's right. The Tier 3 legendary matchup of Andy versus Drake. Who's gonna use
Out
the
of the
power
frying
of
pan,
first?
into the fire.
Are you gonna hold down the power of your Andy, wait for him to big use typhoon, then use your superpower, then use your CO power? Is Drake going to be using it first or second? Is Drake going to be using his CO power, then uses his superpower, then Drake uses another CO power? There's so many different ways this matchup can go. There's so many unique ways to use your CO power in this matchup. It is one of the closest matchups possible. And I don't know which one to pick, but in this instance, I probably would say Andy wins this map. Now, if you look at this map, 1 versus 1, Marengo. It's actually one of my favorite maps. It's actually very
I'll go make some new decks next week.
God, ages. I think I
Play
played
with
it in August
those.
2021. Believe it or not, this is the one map where I beat Go7. That's right, I beat Go7 in Fog on this map and globally back in like September 2020. Guess what CO I was playing? I was playing Drake. What CO was Go playing? He was playing Lash. Now Lash isn't entirely good on this map, there's a lot of force and whatnot, but I definitely
Ellen.
probably pick Andy and Drake, maybe Kindle on this map, or I would choose Lash. So this map right here, it's
6.
got contested
It's the anti-Cyno deck. I don't want that.
Actually can be captured.
Okay, I...
HQ over here, well, I would say contested, but HQ caps are possible. I've seen quite a few HQ caps. I think I actually lost to an HQ cap, granted on this map when I was like a scrub back when I was like 900 or 1000 or something. But this is a pretty fun map. There's a back airport, which you kind of want to get a lot of use out of. There's copies on this map on the mountain. So Drake kind of loses that by losing 20% on his copper firepower. But it's
I
not
can
the
start
end of
with
the world. He's
Zagros.
got a great CO power to go with it. Now this is also very. When I say I love a map, I typically assume that the map has a lot of variability. There's different openings. It's not always a day 3 always gonna have that tank on turn 5. No, you can have a T-Cop room. You can have APC openings, you can have recon openings, you can have tank openings, you can have artillery openings.
I want to
There's so
help.
many different types of openings. I like artillery on this map too. Look at these fours. Put artillery here, or even better, you put like here, guarding. Key properties by putting an artillery there. Here, it's just artillery is good. You can lock down the comp tower. Love artillery on this map. I love copters on this map. It's just a fun map. Very
Fun.
balanced. That's why it's been around for so long. Everyone loves the Marengo. Everyone loves to do the tango with the Marengo. Now these laboratories, those are the ones that people have jack shit. But anyway, I'd say the most common opening on this map is actually the APC opening. People will plop an ABC here, and they boost their infantry to capture the property. Think about this map. Distance doesn't
Animal
quite
test 6308.
what property. These properties down here are closer to blue than they are to yellow. This is yellow strong side down here, and this is blue strong side down here. Look at all this terrain and stuff. It's pretty road. So you bring down your
Perfect distance!
in the way, you got forests in the way. It's harder to get these. These typically follow under the control of yellow. Maybe even these two as well, because you have 2 bases versus 1 base. Even though this is much closer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bases versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Full extra 6 bases, but it's just 1 base in an airport. Bring your copters down there. You're gonna get overrun by this 2 base over there. Typical. The center is God knows how that goes. Actually pretty decent, but it's viable as well. Because it's lots of power. If they mech up, you tank up. That's how it goes, man. Bring up your big boy medium tanks, the big boy neo tanks, and you blast them next to the artillery until they can't do jack shit to you. So, it's a fun
It's
map.
freezing
in general.
time.
I used to use ADC opening. I experimented with an artillery opening and it backfired terribly. Game versus math, but I don't recommend doing that.
As per our contract.
ADC opening and the economy. Just by virtue of kind of zooming over here before yellow can even capture. First, yellow even has to capture the base. Then after that, you have to go all the way up there with units as well. Yeah, Recon's gonna be over here and sitting on the cities way before yellow. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into this game. Starting off at the bottom in the yellow comics, we have Mr. Stop, then we have Mr. Drakey Poo in the fire emblem.
See no more!
Pretty standard stuff. Yellow can opt to go for this property or this property, it's not huge. Here, as you can see here, it looks like Drakey Poo decided to go for the front one because this one in the middle can capture this, here can capture this. So therefore, I didn't capture this one.
Yo ho ho.
Probably actually captured that one.
Yo ho ho.
A little miscalculation by Starflash, I'd say. But it happened. It happened. So, typically standard of, just after getting to the airport early, maybe you want to come through. So it's just a nice chain going here. Chain. Or chain. Like, so you want to get this mountain early, get this chain. There's not many chains as well. There's kind of Darth properties. You like that word, Darth.
Who cares? Everyone's dying.
To the very...
Darth properties. You like that word, Darth. Anyway, we're gonna see ABC openings for each. You don't put it in the front, you actually put it in the back. This is what they do with it. They actually do 2 different types of mobilizers.
Where's the last one? I know there's still one more.
Ew. Each of them does a different thing. First off, you get a little boosty boop. Get a little vision over there.
4.
In there, so it actually helps out
This
with the
team.
nice boosty boop.
Interesting.
We'll probably see the same exact thing. Everyone copied it. I'm not sure if Yoda ever came up with it first.
It's my recent new Inazuma deck.
We got a little Riki over here. Enrique
Minus
over here.
Kaching.
I like this early recon.
The Mermaiden still counts since they first appeared in
Just gonna
Inazuma.
harass a bunch of shit over there. That tank's not gonna be there for a while, I would assume. Because you kind of assume that one also gets needed. Yeah, so no tank down up there. You actually have a tank up here. I kind of like having the tank at the weak side early on in the game because you kind of expect the recon. So I kind of like that. I mean, when you see strong side, you're like, it's that primal instinct. But he's gonna pay for that because
I'll start with Yoimiya.
nicely over here. And then this, what did I say? Double boost me.
Let's go out and play.
This guy's gonna get in there. Talk boosts for days. Weak side tank. Pyro, the disciple. He does a lot of things that he's very devious. Not really great at doing it for the most part, but behind you, come back, good tactics. In this case, I like it just because of your so I'm a little biased.
Oh, we start with Pyro on
So
us.
Starblast is going over here in this mountain. Yeah, this property or this property. Probably get down over your property, I would assume. I'm not really sure though. Anyone's pick.
Time for a light show!
So he's capturing that, and then he's using the PC here, which is that right here.
Take flight!
Fuck.
I'm telling you, it's a disciple of teach. We always are accepting disciple of teach. And I also would do this. Oh my god, Myra goes to Copter as Drake. Never expect that. Copter as Drake on the weak side, so you're gonna expect to see a recon or a tank or something. And Copter comes out of nowhere like shit. I didn't know.
See, this is why I prefer the zero cost food thingy.
Power, man. Power. Hello, power. Starblast going from the bottom. Where you're going from the bottom over here, so see which place now. Starblast going all out tankies at the bottom. Finally, this tanks over here. Ace. Just in order to get that the fence keep off of it. So. But,
Whatever.
Definitely, property's got his comp tower for the Starflash prioritizing first. Recon sees where the units are now. Think about the copter just back up that recon attack by a fellow tank, so you gotta worry about that a little bit. I would have brought the copter straight
Lovely.
inside here. I guess I'll but I don't know, I just did set up because if you go over here, it's going to be easier for you. Anti-air, whereas the battles over here is a lot closer, it's going to be harder for them. You never know. But now Starflash gets visions, but we isn't after that. He's just taking the force over there, he's got a lot of tanks, he's got triple tank, portrait, threats. Byron, he's bringing his copter over to the side. Now we're coming to Virgin Consent. You got the Old Testament DGs down here, and the New Testament DGs down there. I'm not going to put the Bible in years, but that's my understanding of it. So that was a D with that. Recon coming in, I don't like that. I would have gone for the KO versus any of these vision, then you can get it, but I understand because the copter is going to get a free hit off. Nice. Think about hitting though. It's good to don't let it be.
Fire hazard!
It's Starflash's new captain's phone tower. All these lights are going to be fire. Alright, that copter would back up that tank there. Other than that, I mean, it's going to hit a tank either way, but.
The fuse is lit!
Let's see what she does.
Anti-air, I like
Oh,
the
above.
anti-air over here. It makes a lot of
Okay,
sense.
Ellen's not gonna be useful then. I thought you were
Going to
planning
the
on
lower
attacking
now,
twice.
17K is probably gonna be artillery, infantry, copter. We'll see. Easy hit. Easy hit. And if he didn't kill that, maybe he'd belong with the tank. That'd be smarter. Then you would never even get the hit off the tank. So it's easily countered. But I gave time.
AI got an AI.
I'm playing in the corner like Starflash. Starflash might sneak that. Starflash might sneak that corner property over. So I'm kind of like the Starflash side over. Like the side in the mountain and vision as well. I like this little opening by Starflash. Boom! That was kind of a bad roll.
I'll try bursting.
I'm liking Starflash's position better. The whole recon. That's I don't get a recon on this. You have these mountains, got this mountain here for vision. I don't really like recons that much.
Making the most out of a bad situation. Said situation is something I made myself. But I digress.
Puzzled out.
Here comes the copter, 4 damage.
If you skill, I'm going to vaporize you. And I'm going to live. Never mind, I'm going to die. Oh, never mind, you're not.
And he's retreating on his weak side over here, as he should. Both artillery on his weak side, like I said. I don't like artillery.
Or I should have gotten rid of Yoimiya's talent instead. I'm so stupid.
A festive reprise!
This property.
And boom.
So, I kind of like artillery. I'm not sold on it quite yet, but Starflash just got that clock.
Oh, fizzled out. Let's finish this quickly.
He built the anti-air at the bottom, which is kind of funny. So maybe a Starflash was expecting to gauge. I mean, it's still a tank. So it's a little more intuitive than the side of the sponsor. So I think Fire Protect they caught him off guard. Now Starflash is double up on the air. 2 anti-airs for a single combo.
Take flight!
They'll get cleansed.
And then it's the playability with Starflash. I actually would have built a copy probably rather than anti-air because you're anti-copy invincible. You're not gonna die except when you anti-air. Although there is an anti-air. But I don't know. They're doing their own thing. I can't complain. If they can't complain, the tanks will land. And Fire getting rid of that comp card. It's kinda hard to do. Brings it in. Boom! You love to see it because he knows. Brings an anti-air and no one's at it. Straight. Nope. Get back, Minsk.
Incoming!
Double hit KO. And hyper upgrade. And dig. Freak. And hyper upgrade and dig. Fire my Steve. Look at all this. Alright. Starflash over here in the corner.
Ring cutter!
It's got a problem. Double arsenal. I guess the idea is plot for like this force to prevent the comp tower gap, but it looks like it's already kind of knocking on the comp tower gap. So Andy does have Starflash. If you have this corner property, having this property.
The insolent shall be punished.
I think Andy's going to actually have. Starflash lost a free tank.
Oh, dang.
Fire got injured, but he didn't do it. So, ooh, he's going hard on that comp. How do I stop that? How do you stop that comp tower? Oh, that comp tower is that comp tower is Starflash.
Whatever.
Enough of them. Get that thing plumb out. Get that thing plumb out. No! Not going balls to the wall over there though. Retank it, I guess. Nice. And then bring the artillery behind. I would have brought the artillery actually right there, and then there you go. The artillery here covers the tank. Whereas you can do tank attack here, and a tank attack here, and then kill it. No real backup attack. It's that other injured tank. He's going feisty. At least see what's going on over there. Oh, they're gonna switch comp towers? Beep beep. Here comes the beepers. By beepers, I mean infantry on an APC. I don't know what beepers is. Sound like a freaking burn man beating infant. Comes the beepers. No, Daddy. No more. Sorry, that took a dark turn. I don't know what the beepers is. You don't want to know. Anyway, Starflash has 2 comp towers now. 20% firepower. Range to 0%, meaning his coverage is absolutely firm. They have 80% attack. They're gonna do like a tickle to it. They're gonna talk tickle to a tank on like a beam or something. We're talking some shitty ass poppers. Starflash is here. Starflash has but he lost a tank over here. Lost another tank over here. He's behind a nuke now. If you look quickly at a stack. 5 deaths, 6 kills. He got more kills, but he lost 2 tanks. He's killed a recon.
Don't blink!
Pretty even, actually. It's a little bit more even than I thought. And now he killed another tank. Starflash is actually in all regards. And he's got to the point where he's like, like, when you get to that 18,000, sometimes it gets minus. But it's Andy? What the foe? It's kind of cheeky. Can't get past it.
Alright, I already said.
Okay. Anyway, that was interesting. But,
Why can't I get rid of this card?
I'm trying to reclaim that property. It's like, this thing can just, I would just lock that bad boy off. Firearm's going hard in the middle. Basically, it's just a full-out slog. Fills off that tank. I don't know why he brought this tank back, but it brought that back, killed that tank, and got a first strike. So that copter drive.
Actually, let me go call.
The insolent shall be punished.
My bad, I wasted a card.
So now this is a tough one.
You can't hide.
Oh, just get the copter there. If you get the copter from behind, it's like, oh, what are you doing, buddy? No. Boom.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
What? Why are you using a Hydro? What? He's gonna use his Drake power. Where did this come from? What did he use it for? Save the ABC? Like what? I was so confused. So why are you using a hyper upgrade? Well, he's saving money by not expensive. You just bought a copter and re-infantry to save some money.
Don't blink!
Why does using the Inazuma team
I
always
am
go so terribly?
Play.
Right now, 17 to 9. Saw that. Had to. Killing. It's killing off 17 to 9 units. Killing it. Got more unit value. But he used freaking power. No, it's not me. 0-6. Now, we're gonna see a Baboon Typhoon. It's a good lot of damage. TE. Like that. Even on the scoreboard, really attacking. Now they do. All these units coming in. By coming in, I mean all his units are dead, so he's not attacking anything. I don't like this over here. Like, why did this retreat? I would have stayed on that property until you're killed. Like, I didn't see a recon over here. Everything's starting in the middle. Why didn't Starflash retreat? Just camp out. Just camp out, go clamping. Camping. I don't know. Fight a bear or something. What's going on? Anyway, all these 8 HP are sucking. Like something or another. Well, land the boosts. But now blues, we got well, the Starflash is fighting a lot of people. What the thing is. Got the. Okay, so he's back. Now you're camping back to back. Brutal. Fortunately, the worst kind of typhoons is one who just, here's a typhoon, and turn. You want a typhoon, boom, and kill. Got like 1 or 2 kills of it. You want a typhoon that's on the offensive, grossly destroy your opponent. Not really the case here. But he's got some counterplay now. That anti is going to watch out that copter. He so chooses, and he does so choose. And yeah, he's going on the offense. Here comes Spyro. Firing on all cylinders. And yeah, pretty decent engagement. He's got a bunch of weakened Starflash tanks over here. I don't know why Starflash put all his tanks within attacking range. They're only 8 HP. He's going to use power though, I would assume Yellow's 8 HP.
I was thinking of not fighting weekly bosses, but I just realized I need the
I shouldn't
blaze.
use the power. See how much damage it is. It's close. Sacks that to prevent the cap. Maybe. Got a T-copter. Don't look now, we got a T-copter.
Chivalry will never die.
Expect the mech, man. Expect the mech. We see a T-copter. Is he gonna use the power, though? No. I would have attacked the power a little bit. Now he's teching up. He's got 2 fat boards over here. 2 fat medium tanks. Byron is not teching up at all. He's just got tanks galore. He's got a lot of anti-airs. He's got coppers. He's got artillery. Luckily, medium tank's worst enemy for Byron. He's luckily at least. He's
I
got 2
wonder
artillery. So that makes
there's a better team for this.
Scared of these. And this is basically all Byron's.
Send one, send them all.
Now with Byron.
It's time to pull the trigger.
I don't want to overextend. I don't want him to overextend too much over here though, because he's got a little clump over here. Starflash is most of the team, so he's got more of a depth ball over here. Where
Time to broaden the horizons
I would
again.
argue that most of his forces up here, but still got a lot of contingent down there, looking to recapture that comp tower finally. Oh my god, look at those anti-airs. He's got 3 anti-airs. I mean, to his credit, Starflash does have 2 copies of Vision, maybe a third of Vision.
Don't tell me they did it again.
But Starflash coming in, looks like he's gonna use a power fighting guess. Boom. Now there's Hyper Repair. Now everything's healed. Now I don't know why he didn't use it the last turn. He waited till now, but he's got a pretty decent push going. But Firearms
I'll try this.
having fun.
The heated charge attack can still hit the thingies.
So Boomba, Deadcopter.
Cryo should also be effective against those things, and I could have Dione instead. But I want to try this first.
He really wants that comp tower. Probably gonna bring this infantry down here to back up, and he'll get joint cap afterwards. Actually not terrible, whatever the hell it's called. He's trying to trap that cop. Like, I'll probably attack. Well, there's no real reason to attack the anti-air if you don't have the cop go up here, and the cop is all the way down here. I understand, like, YOLOing into that. Another late day recon on the weak side. I don't quite understand these things. I would have gotten like an put in a map or something. So I don't know, like really
Consistency is way too important.
Before me, world!
Oreo doesn't understand that. It doesn't consistency doesn't matter.
Sure!
Things
Outside
are
the
about to get
abyss,
dicey.
but in
Grow,
the
grow, grow!
but
Stand with me! Lightning, purify! See? Time to go!
Perish! My endless my body! It's...
Honestly, I love Mew Tank. Maybe I would have saved up for Mew Tank. He saw no, I did that. And I would
I am the all-knowing God!
Our bond is strong!
Burn to oblivion!
Commit to memory! Ha! Ha!
Kneel! Reality is pain!
Stand with me!
Good riddance, cruel world!
See?
there you go.
Make yourselves at home! Grow, grow, grow!
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Out of my way! Our bond is strong! Ha! Cross over!
destined for more.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
Well, that was effective.
Yeah, get the medium tank in range. Oh, not quite a tank, but you get the medium tank in range. He's got nothing for the copter except for this. He's kind of just put out the open. Not all void right, but doing the joint cap, he really wants that copter. Fire really. Will you leave it to die? Why'd you leave it to what? I mean, it's a free kill! And he didn't even get up the tsunami anyway! And he uses it. Oh man, Starflash is perfect timing right now. He uses the tsunami. He's just gonna use his own normal power. Man,
I wonder if
I'm going
Diona
with
would do
Starflash
better.
at this point. Boom, bada goomba. Yeah, 20% baby. Boom. Boom. Free kill. Free kill.
And then instead of Nahida, I can
Starflash.
slot in someone else, I don't know.
Dude, what the? Are you snorting, dude? The literal fluff are you that didn't even do 10k healing! Dude, that did 9! Starflash, what the? Start, dude. It's not a bad move, that's like a pig move, like... I'll use her anti-power before you get the dice. Dude, you had the literal crushing blow. I think you would have won. Just hold on to that power as soon as Typhoon
I
comes,
think I can use this to beat up
everything is healed,
Senora
like nothing
quickly
even
too.
happened. Just lose the fuel. It's not a big deal, but you used the damn power. Why?
This is my
Maybe you
Senora
thought you already
team.
won, but why? Do that? Is that why you did it? You just wanted to attack the copy? Is that why you did it? Why? Oh.
Well, I'm using this
At
instead.
least he's winning. My question, why? Okay, that's kind of funny. Why?
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
What is going on,
It's
Starflash?
me trembling and impatient.
Stand with me!
Detestable. Yeah. Into the frozen void.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, I keep pressing T instead of F,
He's gonna make me look like that.
and now I press G.
What the fuck? Dude.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Our bond is strong!
Chuck.
34,000. 34,000 with your 9k. Nice there, buddy. Your 9k. Here comes Drake.
Wow, stupid.
Here comes Drake. Easy. See that shit? You didn't even have a calm tower belonging to the medium things.
Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom!
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Lightning terrified!
Time to go. Not every wound will heal.
Take it easy.
Stand with me! Now I'm mad!
Here comes the catch.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Busted.
Our bond is strong!
I don't get the kunais. Why does Cookie throw kunais? For her normal attack animations? Like, where did those come from?
Dares!
Like, it's not even...
A witch! Not even ashes will remain!
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Tiggity.
Cha! Ha! Ta! Ha! Come, put a book by
Game's up. Fun's over.
Dissipate.
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Like, seriously, why would Cookie know about kunai throwing? Or why would she even have them? Like, sure, she's with delinquents, but
There's
they're...
a whole bunch of shit over there with no answer. Starfight is a shit ton of money, but he's putting his own deal thing, that's all I'll say. Does reach. Actually going into the fight with the Death Ball, I do not agree with that. He's getting through a bit, but like... I don't think it's very good. That copter's dead. So... Okay, he's got a little mini shitball over here. I wouldn't call it a death ball, I'd call it a shitball. Like a dung beetle. Dung beetle kind of pushes up. It's neat.
Oh, okay.
We got a bomber. How did Neo take a bomber? I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of prefer a Neotech in this situation because Neotech